Pete's Pool Hall in Flandreau, South Dakota, honing my skills at 9-ball and Space Invaders. Back then, I could sink solids at 4 cents a minute, kill legions of trespassing aliens for a quarter, and gobble great gobs of popcorn for only a dime. It was 1980, a time when, if anyone tried to muscle in and cut it on your games, you called them a stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerfer because Empire had just been freshly embraced by our impressionable, trash-talking vocabulary. It was Friday after school. My homework assignment for the weekend? Make a relief map of one of the 50 states using baking goods and shit. My friend David drew West Virginia. I got lucky and drew Kansas. So this cat had some time to kill before hitting Mama's kitchen on Sunday night. So it's Friday after school when I stroll into Pete's Pool Hall, and sitting in a dusty corner was Dale Delaney. Dale was 4 years older than me, a high school freshman, tall, lanky, and an eating machine. Some fool named Earl had bet Dale that $5 that he couldn't eat an entire bottle of ketchup. A small crowd had started to gather around Dale. He was almost 3/4 done and pausing for dramatic effect, hoping some other chum might bet against him and his appetite for Heinz 57 and his hunger for $5 bills. I knew Dale well enough to know that this delay was sheer theatrics. The things that Dale Delaney had eaten and stomached had made him a local legend. The things that would fill up a whole other poem, a ridiculous list that you could read to Dale only to have him crumple it up and eat it. It suffices to say that bottom batch tomato paste never stood a chance. And with 4 more grotesque gulps, he answered that bet, and Dale sat back, his teeth stained red, grinning from ear to ear like some giddy Nosferatu at the back chapters of an Anne Rice paperback. And he looked at Earl, swiped the 5, and placed an order for a double cheeseburger and fries. And when his food arrived, he grabbed the salt, the pepper, and a fresh bottle of his condiment of choice. It was an amazing day. The same day that the Space Invaders spot near the unplugged jukebox was replaced with a strange new game. Dale polished off his cheeseburger and plunked some victory change into one of the glowing red slots. And just when a passerby might have imagined Dale to be full, he proceeded to devour a dozen bouncing cherries, galloping oranges, and high-scoring strawberries, feasting on fructose and gobbling ghosts in the retreat before they change color and change course, and glowing morsel after blinking morsel disappeared into his unstoppable gaping maw, going this way and that, hither and thither, through phases of mazes in those tiny yellow dots, and I just knew that those 2 glowing red video game slots would be my undoing. They'd be getting every quarter I got for the next 7 allowances. But for the moment, it was Dale's turn. And I wasn't about to muscle in on his game, He was a high school freshman with an appetite as big as Kansas and as fucked up as West Virginia. High school growing in steady increments as a semicircle of young hometown admirers watched him play.